push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I could tell you where I'm going.
I could tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal.
Can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For every man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people keeping their life in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
And let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
We're here in Seattle, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And starting in this one, Andy Pettitte. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Ready to go now? Now it's the shortstop, Honus Wagner. That's too low. And that's how this series begins. The shortstop takes the ball. Right side. Judge. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Bobby Abreu.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Pettitte, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit for the Angels. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Now one missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs.
We got full count.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Top of the zone for a called strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Man at second. That misses. Full count, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man on second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here with my pal Ziggy, and pitching in this game, Chris Sale.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And stepping in for the Mariners,
Sasaki.
He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Sale ready. No outs. Runner on second.
Ball.
In the dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Simeon toss over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bonds will hit next. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of 2 in the series. And Judge takes a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And down on strikes. And Judge is down on strikes. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber bats left, throws right, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one off the outside edge. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting sixth, the center fielder,
Lane
10,
Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Thomas.
And that drops in for a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Cut on and miss. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras. That's off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Freddie Freeman stands in now and watches strike one. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting eighth, the second
Now
baseman,
it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Two outs.
Ball. That's inside.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso. Sale back to work. Not even close there. Ball one. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And Sale deals. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting sixth, the
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Sale delivers. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting eight.
And here is Giancarlo
Stanton.
Right through there for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Top half of the third inning, stepping in, Ryan Braun.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso makes the catch, and there's one gone. Honus Wagner, the next to hit. Fly to right his first time.
Honus Wagner.
Inside. Ball one. Top of the third, no score. And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's inside.
That's inside.
In the dirt, and the count's full. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Abreu, the next to hit, takes ball one. Wagner at first, one gone. And a foul ball. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Man at first, one away. Swings through that one for strike two. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Walked and stole a base his first time. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The other way, and foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now here is Spencer Steer. Ball 1 low. On the ground. Braun. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Sasaki up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Betts batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. This one in the air. Simeon makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now the left fielder, Barry Bonds. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Step off, throw to first. Sasaki dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Rodriguez up with it to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. into the fourth, and now Pudge Rodriguez.
Ivan Rodriguez.
On the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. A single his first time.
Kyle Schwarber.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Bonds tracks it down for the out. Here's Lane Thomas now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Softly hit to third. Toss to Alonso. And Thomas is out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back in Seattle, ready to go. Bottom 4. Here is Aaron Judge. And the first offering is not close. That catches the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
1 ball.
Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. Judge out on the play. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one drifts inside. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls.
1 out,
2
bases
strikes.
empty. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now
and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And they'll do it again. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. His 4th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here's C.J. Abrams now. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Next pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Right side. And that's just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Freddie Freeman. Pettit back to work. Freeman,
1-0.
35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here is Marcus Semien. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2-2 now. Semien waits. Just missed. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Ryan Braun now at the plate. First time up was a pop out. Just missed. The Mariners leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Honus Wagner will hit next. 1 for 2. On the ground to first, Alonso flips it, and he gets in. Nicely done. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. And now it's going to be Spencer Steer. Grounded out his first time.
Steer.
Just missed. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Drilled out towards left center field. Thomas sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Sasaki, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. Bunting for a hit. And safe at first, a bunt single.
Up next for the Mariners.
Here's Mookie now.
Not shortstop, Mookie.
Step off throw to first.
Yes.
And he's back in safely.
Ball 1,
Pitch out, but no action. Sasaki off of first with 2 away. Pitch squirts away from Pudge. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Turns and fires to Betts. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that one hammered. That's back. It bangs off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they lead by 2. Betts into second.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now for Seattle, Barry Bonds. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped. And base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score easily. And they're up by 3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice approach to shoot that.
Sean Armstrong gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Bobby Abreu. Slap the other way, foul. On the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-2. Pudge Rodriguez, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch just misses. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 11th of the year, and we are all tied up. It's 3-3. Schwarber lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And another ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's in for a strike.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Zach Littell.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Littell.
Here's Lane Thomas. outside. 1-0. And that's down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Ball 3.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Hitter
didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Freeman.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. Littell checks the runner. Thomas back on a dive. And fouled off. Thomas at second. Freeman at first with no outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball, that's outside.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Couple of singles back to back. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next to hit, Ryan Braun. That one misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
Down low and kicks away. But all the runners hold. Next pitch is downstairs. No outs, runners at first and second. Liner, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at third.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runners tag up from second and third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. And next for LA, Bobby Abreu, 1 for 3. Swings and chases a low one there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 0-2. Popped up. Steer. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. That's a slider for a strike. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
They get the force. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back at T-Mobile Park, well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Pete Alonso. There's a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Abreu sizing this one up. And there are 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-1. That one missed. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one fouled off. Armstrong picks to first. Abrams off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now 50
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brian Hudson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Right through there for a strike. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The next offering misses. Full count now. Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and now 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The center fielder, number 10.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Line drive. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Out number 2.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Freeman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a foul out of play. That's way outside. 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia.
Jimmy Garcia.
Here's the third baseman, Spencer Steer.
The third baseman, Spencer Steer.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Sasaki. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is in for a strike. Steer gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Garcia throw over. Steer back in on a dive. To the right side, Freeman. Wagner has it for 1. And they turn the double play. Here's Mookie now.
I think some double play turns are almost poetic, and 3-6-1 is one of those that can just look so clean. It's really easy to mess it up if the pitcher doesn't get there in time or there isn't good communication with the first baseman. But right there, they nailed the execution.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Braun. That is the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Mariners.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Miller.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Misses off the inside, and that's ball one. Miller, a tall lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that's way high. Ball two. Just missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Braun in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball one.
Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now batting.
Honus Wagner, the next to hit for the Angels.
Wagner.
Right through there for a strike. And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. 0-2 now. Stays alive. On the ground to first. Could be two. Alonso to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Adams. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Jason Adams.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now for Seattle, Barry Bonds. First pitch, not close. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That misses. 3-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's one down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Judge.
And ball one to the right fielder.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Up and in, and it's 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. The M's trailing by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
First baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso up next for the Mariners. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's down and away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's Contreras now. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Hey! Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one just misses. The 2-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Bobby Abreu. Miller back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That is his 3rd of the game. Pudge Rodriguez digs in now. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And it is 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. And now it's filled up. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Trevor Hoffman comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Trevor Hoffman.
C.J. Abrams now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in there at the knees.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 1-2. On the ground right side, Simeon. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's over 3. That one's in there. 0-1. That's a little bit low. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
The third baseman,
Spencer Steer up next for the Mariners.
Steer.
And that misses. Ball 1. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
So you better buzz. When you see really one of us, we're just spilling blood. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a, wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in their head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my.
What up, y'all? Yeah. Soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that 1st and 15. Yeah. And this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding.
You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast.
Live from Arlington, Texas, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Athletics and the Texas Rangers. Pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, starting on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Derek Jeter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
No strike.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Paul O'Neill up next for the A's.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Luis Gonzalez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back in Arlington and towing the slab, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Back at Globe Life Field. Now here is Jaron Duran. That one the other way, and foul ball. And that one clips the corner.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Third baseman.
And now Alex Rodriguez. And that one pulled foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. Line to left. Gonzalez makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now Rafael Palmeiro.
25. Rafael
Palmeiro, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, more than 3,000 hits in his career, and he was born in Cuba. This to third, the throw to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Two outs. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Just missed. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Two outs, runner at first. Now it's going to be Mike Cameron. Swinging a foul straight back.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that one upstairs. Just off the outside part of the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Gary Sanchez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering is down low. In the air out to center. It's going to fall for a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next up for Texas, Mike Napoli. Fastball is outside. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1. Ball inside.
Inside. And now 3-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Check swing, called strike.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Just missed.
Too low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back in Arlington, here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Gosman back to work. Fought off foul. That one way inside.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now the number 2 hitter, Paul O'Neill. 0 for 1 so far. And that one misses up and in. 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And misses inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. Outside ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Luis Gonzalez up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. That's out to center field. Duran under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Rafael Palmeiro. Grounded out his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. 1-2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got it. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. As we go to the last of the third. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jason Varitek. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Now batting Tristan Casas.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air and just foul. And the next pitch is way outside. And that skips into dirt. 2 out, space is empty. Out towards right center field. Cameron on his way over. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. Back at Globe Life Field. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Ball 1 there. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a high chopper. And a quick out, number 1. And now Jock Peterson, he walked and came around to score his first time up.
Hitter, Jock Peterson.
Smoked on the ground a second. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron. He reached out a walk his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Foul ball, still 0-2. A's leading by a run. This to center field. Durant coming on. Long run, nice grab. And that is that. Bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. Right field. Back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. His second of the year. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rodriguez, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
That's inside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Jeter in plenty of time to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Fielder, number 24.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and they got him.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup
19.
hitter, Jose Bautista. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Up and in, and that's ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one missed.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Cameron sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Sanchez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Tony Stone digging in now. Fly down her first time. And she hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. That clips the corner.
0-2.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed her up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Throws to second. And she'll pull into second safely.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now a chance for Derek Jeter. Check swing, called strike. Jeter can make it 3,500 career hits with a knock right here.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate how rare this is, Boog. You know who never got to 3,500 hits? Derek Jeter. Also, Honus Wagner, Paul Molitor as well. Just 5 players, and he can make it 6. Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
And that skips into dirt. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Strike 3. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Mike Napoli. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Strikeout number 8. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in for the Rangers. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield. And took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now at the plate, Jason Varitek. There's a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Tag. Out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. He's out. And the inning is over. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. Gosman back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Next up for the A's, Rafael Palmeiro. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Here's Jose Ramirez. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs. Ground ball left side, and that squirts through. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the
intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
The center field.
Mike Cameron getting ready to hit. Check swing, called strike. Next pitch is outside. Ramirez, the lead runner at second. Peterson at first, 2 out of the inning. That's to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, catcher Gary.
So they turn things over to the righty, Trent Thornton.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs, bases are full.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Tristan Casas. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Jeter puts it away for the out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future
The
at-bats.
batter, number 3.
That pitch looked
Shortstop,
good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone.
Yeah.
You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Pena now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one clips the corner. Strike 3. Yoshinobu gets the K. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jaron Duran. He's already homered here in this one. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now, Alex Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike. Ripped on a line to center. That's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Gets the call. That is strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs. Ball 1. That's off the mark. Now 2-2. Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Slice to right. And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Gonzalez has a beat on it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Tony Stone. Way inside.
Ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Pena on the run. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Derek Jeter up next for the A's.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Up the middle. Pena. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. And the batter now, Paul O'Neill.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Left field. Ramirez sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that. Pitching change here. Robert Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now, Jose Bautista. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And there's a foul ball. And foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. On the ground. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, right field. O'Neal on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2.
Chisholm Jr.
That's in there. And that is strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Squirts away a little bit. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And
ball.
Downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. To Jeter. What a double play that was. Inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jacob Webb.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
71.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 1. Outside with a breaking ball. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he takes a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In there, got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So up next, Jose Ramirez, 1 for 3. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. Towards first, Napoli. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dedniel Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Well, one-run game. Jason Varitek digs in now.
Varitek.
And a first offering, a fastball for a strike. Nunez, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Now batting.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Tristan Casas. On the ground, right side. Palmeiro takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter,
2 down, base is empty. And here is Jeremy Pena. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Headed towards the corner. Gonzalez racing hard after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Goose Gossage. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 54, Goose Gossage.
Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron. And that drops in for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gossage deals. That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
They tried to get him to go chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ball 4. He walked in, and that keeps things going.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Next offering upstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Maybe a 2 ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Jeter up to bat next, lays off for a ball. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled, and he beats the throw, shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Paul O'Neill. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 4-2. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Ryan Stanek.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 55, Ryan Stanek.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. And that one wrapped foul. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All right, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one almost got him.
Two.
Two down, nobody on. That's a hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Palmeiro in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late on that fastball.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kirby Yates.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Cameron right there to make the grab. And there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Rodriguez will hit next.
Rodriguez.
And delivers outside. Next pitch is outside. The Athletics up by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hot shot to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. So next to hit for Texas, Manny Ramirez. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And that one fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Jose Bautista.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
So the tying run at second. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Fights it off. You'll see another. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. The double play ends it right here.
The whole game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you've done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
I'm hopping out of the bed, rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus for some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin rich, cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'm trying to do the same. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop yo, Snoop yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Snoop yo, Snoop Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stresses it. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. He said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. This music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. And he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna dance slow and go. Check it. Don't nobody wanna. Nobody. Anybody. You. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo.
I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the, when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the but you didn't make a. Even if you made a, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no into that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. And today's starter, Jose Mendez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, He's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Honus Wagner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
110.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sasaki settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. And next for the Angels, Bobby Abreu.
Batting second, the left fielder, Bobby Abreu.
This one smacked out to left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ohtani launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. Center field. Sasaki under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back in Seattle and towing the slab, big Tyler Glasnow. Chris, how about a scouting report?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Sasaki, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
No strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, if his goal was to grab the other team's attention early in this game, that's one way to do it right there.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Runner on the move. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Sasaki stands at second with no outs. That one outside, and that's ball 2.
2-0 to count.
This is again 5 in a row. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a foul out of play. Three-two. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now Barry Bonds, and that's in there for strike 1. And ball 1. There's a strike. First and second, no outs here in the second and final game of the series. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Ohtani gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And here's the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And fouled off. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. Pitch squirts away from Pudge. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs and one in scoring position.
He hasn't wanted the challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 strike.
And a curve misses outside. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. You're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Giancarlo Stanton in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And the pitch. That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the veteran catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Pudge with a homer in his last game. Mendez back to work. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
In the dirt, but kept close. Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one missed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Mendez, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering way off the plate. Way out front for strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Try to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the second, at the plate, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Glass now, ready and deals. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
To third, Muncy. Jump throw across his body, on the money, nice play. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. One out, base is empty. Strike 2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Next offering down in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Glass now with a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Spencer Steer up next for the Mariners.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Mendez to the plate. Late swing fouled off. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one fouled off. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's inside. And that's ball 3. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. Relay to first, double play. Honest Wagner, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Next
That's
one misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Abreu batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Pickoff attempt by Mendez. And he's back safely. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Mendez with the payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Mendez kicks and delivers. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
First and second, 2 outs. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Wagner on second. Abreu on at first with 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Sasaki. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 strike.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Mookie Betts. Walked his first time. That one fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. And that's in the dirt. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rodriguez down to first with it. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
The left fielder,
2 outs, base is empty. Barry Bonds up next for the Mariners. Flied to right his first time. And there's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And it's gone. His 11th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Aaron Judge at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here is Freddie Freeman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Mendez checks on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Double play ball to second. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2-1.
Mendez with the 2-1. That one drifts inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Look out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch just misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, way back there. Gone! His second home run of the series, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Marcus Semien, the next to hit for the Angels. A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Pete Alonso. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one off the mark. 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's bad. Makes the catch up against the wall. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Grounded out his first time up. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one inside. And now 2-0.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Wilson Contreras. First time up, he grounded to third.
Contreras.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Popped up. Simeon brings it in, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's Lane Thomas now. Mendez back to work. And that skips in the dirt.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2. Honus Wagner, the next to hit for the Angels. Strike one.
0-1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Wagner, 35 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And a strike in there.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Alonso steps on the bag. One away here in the fifth.
The left fielder,
Bobby Abreu now at the plate.
Abreu.
Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the fifth. And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ryan Hudson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
55.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Abrams.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. Now the third baseman, Spencer Steer. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Here.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that quickly 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And up next for Seattle, Sasaki. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. Back in Seattle, stepping in, Pudge Rodriguez. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Three and two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's off the mark. Ball one. Just off the inside edge. Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with two strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside, and that is ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Max.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Inside, just missed.
One ball, no strike.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
And a base hit to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And
a new pitcher in the game, Zach Littell.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Two on, one out. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Freeman, the runner at third. Muncy at first. One gone. And now 1 and 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Goes down looking. Now it's Marcus Semien. He is struck out and he is walked.
Marcus Semien.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count 1 and 2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the frame. Bottom of the 6th. And now for Seattle, Mookie Betts.
That's shortstop, Mookie Betts.
The shortstop takes the ball. And Mookie takes.
2-0.
That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Bonds in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
Right fielder,
first and second, no outs.
Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Outside. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Ryan Burr gets the ball from the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Ball three.
Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. Back even. It's 3-3. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Now the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch swinging.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
That one is absolutely belted into the corner, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the
double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Holt.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 87, Tyler Holton.
Here's Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. To the right side, Alonso. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is inside. The shortstop takes a ball. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground right side. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Abreu at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. On the ground, right side. Abrams sends it to first. Angels retired. 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh, Jimmy Garcia.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
The catcher.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Fouled off. He was late. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Pudge with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing. Fought off foul. That one not close. Now 1-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Spencer Steer up next for the Mariners. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Popped up. Wagner has it sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. Holton back to work.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Next offering upstairs. And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Rodriguez in the box now, takes strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Chopper right side. Alonso to the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So they're all loaded up. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And there's a ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-1.
3-1.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Andrew Miller.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's Marcus Semien. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Just missed. Grounder might be 2. Betts toss the second over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Adams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the center fielder, Sasaki.
The center fielder.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a foul, out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one a little bit high, and the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
With a single base.